How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews. Back with yet another review. Some outdoor, beautiful, hopeful beautifulness. And a little bit of hopeful, delicious New City, New York IPA deliciousness. In the form of District 96, it is their Freedom or Haze. It's an IPA. It's 6.2%. As the name suggests, it'd be hazy. District 96. I've done quite a few of their beers. John and from District 96 ended up sending me some beers a bit back, and since then, I visited a bunch of times and ended up interviewing for my podcast. Just went by and hung out in general. Had a keg of his at my wedding. Running the gamut with a whole lot of District 96, so I'm a big fan of what they do there. Actually was there today to drop off the wedding keg and picked up a couple growlers, and this is one of them. Let's dive into it. Like I said, District 96 Beer Factory, New City, New York. Freedom or Haze. It was canned today. 6.2% alcohol by volume. Done and done. Yeah, I mean, crowler-wise, pretty much standard crowler. A little bit of logo goodness going on, and that'd be that. So yeah, sucker's bursting. Just wants to be drank. What can I say? So it's like humid out right now, but it's beautiful out right now. The bugs aren't crazy. My beautiful, not future wife, present wife is sitting behind the camera, drinking a, I don't know, gin and tonic or Kahlua and cream or something like that. So life is good. I mean, gigantic head. That's kind of a poopy pour in my end of things. Also crowler pour, fat glass. What do you want to do? So you got 2 fingers of like delicious infinite creaminess on top of kind of neurotic, kind of weird bubbling, and just off white, and that'd be the haze, baby. That big, rich, gigantic haziness. Definitely looks the part of a New England style IPA. See if we can get a nose on her. Man, it's what I want. I shouldn't say what you want. It's what I want. You're getting that nice, rich kind of orange, almost like orange creamsicle, orangina kind of vibes. It's not lactose in it or anything like that, but the oats or whatever they're doing to kind of prop up and get that kind of larger kind of protein thing, it's giving off those kind of milky creaminess kind of vibes, and it's giving you a little creamsicle on top of that orange. You get a soft little kind of soft melon vibes, a little bit of papaya, a little bit of mango, baby. Yeah, it's definitely leaning on the citrus thing, a touch of tropical fruit, heavy leaning on the mango, and just has that nice kind of bittering, soft kind of green kind of floating around the whole edge of things. Not too shabby, especially for 6.2%. Let's dive in. Cheers. That's creepy. Creepy in a good way. It's just super crushable. It's giving you a big bittering component to balance off a lot of that fruit juicy kind of sweetness. Not sweet by any means, but it's sweet enough to give you that illusion, those kind of thoughts, those vibes of all those fruits. So the way the malt bill's playing, with the way the hops are coming off, you're getting, like I said, the citrus vibes, those mango vibes, those kind of papaya, kind of tropical fruit kind of vibes. But at the same time, getting a nice pump of bitterness. It's a bit generic. It's a little bit greeny, a little bit weedy if I was going to classify it as anything. But it's giving you enough to kind of let you know that there's a beer there, instead of being just a dropped out all bitterness, kind of super kind of hazy, new school kind of IPA that has no bitterness whatsoever. So I like that. I like that balance between the bitterness and the sweetness. It's got a really nice mouthfeel to it. It's super drinkable. I mean, right now it's probably like 80 degrees outside, probably about 80% humidity, and this is pretty much hitting the spot. Tasty. Delicious. Not too shabby. Trying to think if there's negatives. If I'm going to pull a negative out of the hat for me, 6.2%. I've had more impactful, lower ABV, kind of hazy IPAs, but it's honestly at that point I'm just nitpicking. So in a perfect world, it'd be a little bit more impactful, both a little bit sweeter, just a little bit touch sweeter, a little bit more hop forward. But I mean, that's just picking nits at this point. And in the end, it's pretty much where you would want a beer at this ABV to be, because what it is, it's giving you enough impact to where it's chuggable, but at the same time, it's not the highest ABV in the world. You can drink a few, but not the lowest ABV in the world, to the point where it becomes a session beer. It's kind of that middle of the road. I want to have 2 or 3 as opposed to I want to have 5 or 6 kind of beer. If that makes any sense. So let's talk about it. It's one of the better IPAs I've had as of late. Actually, yeah. It is. It hits the spot for me. It's tasty. It's nice. I like the way that kind of bitterness plays with the sweetness and the way it's constructed. You give me that mango, baby. You give me that citrus, baby. Just the way I like it. I'm a happy camper. Value and availability. $12 a crowler. Not too shabby. Brewery only. And leave you with, if you like what we like this. If you like the hazy IPAs. But you also want a bittering component to back up some of that sweetness, to add balance to it. Because that's what you're going to get here. You're not just going to get straight sweetness with zero bitterness. So if that's your jam, so do you proper. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you didn't, anywhere in between, down there, words and stuff and things. Massive Beers. You can check me out on there doing the whole social media stuff. Beer Massive. Check me out doing the whole podcasting stuff. I interviewed Johnny from District 96. You can go back there and check that out. Whole other bunch of brewery interviews and roundtables and all that stuff. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice little District 96 jammer right now. And hope we'll see you next time. Cheers.